The work of a nurse in a hospital unit is primarily the provision of care to a group of patients and their families. The nurse managers, who must lead these teams, oversee planning control and organization of these care teams so that care can be provided in the most effective and efficient way possible. This implies that these nurse managers must be responsible for the management of a series of economic resources, a series of material resources, and, above all, a series of human resources or people or professionals. Different studies show that a supervising nurse, that is, a nurse manager of the unit, usually uses 70% of his or her working time in the management of professionals. When we talk about professional management, we are talking about a broad area because we can talk about selection, organization, staffing, planning, but also evaluation, training, and professional development. Historically, nurse managers have focused specifically on the area of planning, which has been a particularly important thief of time that has sometimes prevented them from being able to do other tasks also related to professional management, but in which they did not get as much out of it as they should. In the training we are presenting, we want to emphasize the organization of the workloads of an organization, of a hospital unit, in the provision of these care teams, in the planning or scheduling of these teams. We specifically emphasize professional turnover and absenteeism management, since absenteeism management and high turnover are one of the most important problems that we currently must deal with as people managers. When we talk about the nursing team, we are talking about the fact that in a large hospital, these professionals account for 50 or 60% of the total staff and are also usually occupying or generating 50% of the budgetary expenditure of the organization. That is why it is necessary that the organization of the work teams is done in the most efficient way possible to be able to adapt the personal resources to the economic resources that we have. We hope that in this training, we will be able to give you enough tools to be able to conduct this activity in the most efficient way possible and in the simplest way possible. Planning, if anything, has to be simple so that you do not waste time on this type of work and can devote more time to work related to professional performance and to the evaluation of the development of your professionals, and thus focusing on the growth and empowerment of your team. We hope that you'll enjoy the following case studies, and we hope that it will succeed in achieving the goals and learning points we discussed in this video. Let's get started.